I want to show you guys just how elaborate this scheme is. I want you to focus on this time right here. That's at 8:33 yesterday, 8:33 p.m. Right? You see this vehicle is here. This is white expedition that comes back at, guess what time? 2 hours later, 10:33. What's the chances of that? 8:33, 10:33. Here you are at 8:33. It's kind of big, widen it up for you. $8:33. 8:33 p.m. Now, let me show you how elaborate these people are. That's 8:33, and guess what? Guess what? It's that same truck. What time is it? 10:33. So you on someone is pulling out a chain, right? This some Freddy Krueger type of stuff, right? This is some psycho stuff, right? 8:33, 10:33. They do the same thing. They do the exact same thing. You see how they flash the lights right there? 10:33. Again. It's kind of hard to see. Hold on, that's the wrong one. It's kind of hard to see in the day. You can see the time better in the night. Let me play the video. You see they flash the light. And what time did they do that? Okay. What time did they do that? Eight 08:33 p.m. So this this sports utility come back. $10:33. Watch they do the same thing. It's doing the exact same thing. 2 hours difference. And now, again, we've been talking about people. This whole thing is all about these people have been involved in a fake court case. And then when the court case turned into mail fraud and all type of crap, right? So, we have the officers who already done identified these people that's over here pretending to be mail carriers and postal inspectors and OIG officers and all this crap here. This is the OIG officer. That's a fake, right? This person is a fake using a real person name, agent name, but this is not the person, right? They done went out and got a fake order and warrant by pretending to be this person, by pretending to be an agent. Now, you just saw that card, 8:33, 10:33, right? You just saw that, right? You saw that for yourself. Here go the fake agent again, talking to us. The OIG agent. They're gonna put a fraud in our name. They work for the Officer of Inspector General, and OIG, and they're gonna put a fraud in our name, and we're gonna be sued. That's on September the 5th. On September the 7th, we've been summoned to court, me and my wife, we have no reason why. So we walk into a trap, because that's what they're talking about. A fraud gonna be put in your name because we walk into a trap. We have no clue that we walk into something that what called a prevention here means a brand new lawsuit. But guess what? That's a ghost person that's there, that's not there. The person is not in court. We contact the attorney, the names that the judge called the calendar, he called this attorney that sued us before, and that case was bogus, right? And the attorney said, well, we was excused because there was no reason for us to go to court. So who calling us then? Right? you understand? But this OIG person is making sure that we get here. And here go this man who's identified, who's claiming he's a postal inspector. He's here to get he's another officer. He's an officer. He's an officer. He's a federal agent. He's an agent. He's here to get the man that's claiming to be a mail carrier out of his trouble.
That ID that he's saying is...
He's my team leader.
He's your team leader. Okay, thank you, sir.
And what team are you over?
We're over the mail theft.
Mail theft?
Yes.
So
Mail theft and external fraud.
So are you who are you? Are you a postal inspector?
Yes, sir.
You're a federal postal inspector.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you're a supervisor.
And he's saying
Okay.
And he said he doesn't see that the
he said they don't investigate pretty much themselves.
Exactly. So from
right.
my standpoint, he's an employee.
You don't investigate yourself.
Clark Cooper is an employee, but we don't know who that man is. Clark Cooper.
And so that's that man saying that. So what's the chance? And here he go. Look what you saw him with that face mask on, but this is the ID he had on. You see that? So of course, Cobb County Police came out to our property because of the incident, like you just saw that vehicle earlier riding around, incidents like that in the middle of the night, 1, 2 in the morning, they got people doing the same thing, right? So Cobb County, we called Cobb County out, and when they came out, they looked at the ID, and of course they said, this is not the same ID. That's what a person who claimed to be a postal inspector. So what's the chance of the man that's pretending to be a mail carrier, what's the chance of him being real? He's black, and he's got an ID of a white man around his neck, right? And the police said they believe this man is a Hispanic. But I believe this is the same person. Well, I'm pretty sure it's the same person. They just done altered the ID up so badly and darkened the skin and changed hair colors and everything to make it appear as it could be someone of a darker complexion, right? But you see his skin is pretty fair-skinned, and this person is dark-skinned, right? But that I believe that's him. But the police said they believe this is an Hispanic person. Either way it go, it's a fraud going on here, right? Now, and I'm gonna get to this, show you the point I'm making right here. So now, I'm trying to get to where give you Cobb County have actually looked at his ID. I'm gonna get there 1 second here. Sorry, waiting for the phone how to. It spins and it stops and all this and that, but I'm trying to get there. Just kind of, sometimes I just freestyle this as I go. So this is what, I'm just giving you what the officer said about the man who's wearing the ID, who's supposed to be a mail carrier. This is Officer Thompson from Cobb County Police.
This could be a potential violation of company policy. We don't enforce company policy at a post office. We'll do a report saying that this person could be a part of an elaborate fraud scheme. He's delivering mail illegally in a U.S. postal truck and wearing a false ID of a white guy when he's a black guy. All right. That makes sense with everything I just said?
So you just heard Officer Thompson say how elaborate it is. Now I just showed you, let me show you elaborate now. I just showed you how elaborate it is, where a car the white Ford Expedition comes at 8:33, and then again at 10:33. Now that's elaborate. That takes some conspiring. You got to come at this exact time now. You got to come at this exact time. Can't just come at 8:30. You got to come at 8:33, and you got to come at 10:33. So I know the time you was here. I have looked at my watch and I know what time I was here. I'm gonna make sure I'm back at this time again 2 hours later. right? Then that's what you call elaborate. Now, this is the man that he was just talking about, Officer Thompson. This is who he was talking about right here. This black man here wearing this white man ID. But let me give you a better picture. That's not a good picture. Let me give you a better picture of this guy. So you see how ridiculous he is. Give you his real picture. Not his stock picture that's been lightened up. Let me give you what he looked like every day. The person he looked like every day. I just passed one picture, but I wanted to show the pictures of him side by side, pretending to be this guy. Come on, man. I hate this phone. It stops and it has to gather the information. Okay, so, but anyway, I'm gonna show it 1,000 times, but I just want to make sure that some people might not know what's all going on, so I try to keep you informed on just how crazy it is. Damn it. I can't seem to find this man. But let me show you his true identity right here, so you'll see what he looked like. It's taking too long to go through all this stuff. I have to organize it. There's so much scheme that's going on here. This is his true identity. That's what he looked like. He's dark-skinned black man. That's what he looked like. That's him. That's his true, with glasses, older man. That's him. Okay. And let me show you what Cobb County said about the man who was pretending to be. Here you go, right here. Here you go, a picture right here. You see that? See that around his neck? He's crazy, right? Okay, but let me show you what Cobb County said about the man that's going around pretending to be a post inspector.
And now we have come to determine that this guy here actually came to our house, said that he was a post inspector. Come in. This guy here claimed that he was a post inspector. Okay. He claimed to be a U.S. post inspector. This guy right here. Okay. This is supposed to be the same guy. That same guy. Of course, it's not the same guy. But this is the badge he wore. He had an ID, actually. And then he's standing here talking to us, saying he's a post inspector. Yeah. But this is his picture. He's saying this is the same person. Yeah, it's not the same guy. That guy looks kind of Hispanic, and that guy looks white, straight up white. Yeah. So. All right. Let me get you a case number, then I'll okay.
Okay, so now you heard, now that's another Cobb County officer, Officer Smith. And so now, so we know the postal guy is a fraud, right? This is him again. This man here is saying he's this man. This is what he went around his neck, okay? Then we know the person coming to break him out of jail, so to say, it's a fraud. The white guy, he's wearing an ID. The police said it looks superior to him as an Hispanic guy. Okay, so now all these people are pretending, but they're getting all these IDs. They're getting all these IDs, and they got a truck, they got everything. You heard the other officer, Officer Thompson, he said this is a very elaborate scheme, right? Now I just showed you the car at 8:33, and then at 10:33. So you see how elaborate it is, right? Now, here go a situation where now the person, we come to find out that the person have wiretapped our phone and our emails and everything else, right? And so what they're doing, they're going around the people we know, and we talk to them or text them, they can see all our information. They can see everything that we said to the people. And they're going around pretending they got a warrant and a valid thing. This is very elaborate now. Keep the word elaborate in your mind while I'm telling you all this. elaborate scheme. And so they're going around telling people that they don't went to a judge somehow and got this document, and they're going around and they have went to the phone company and have our phones tapped. And they're going around telling, so when we contact someone, email them or text them or call them, whatever, the person is spying in on our conversation, spying in on our texts, our emails, everything, right? So here is a neighbor who said he's a federal agent. At least that's what the message said, but he said it out of his mouth too. He's a federal agent. But, and look at this. What do you see here? Been a special agent for the U.S. government. This me. Sound like you want to talk. Been enlisted and trusted by our government to kill. That means you're a killer. You have killed before. You're a killer. That's what you do. And did as I was directed. Now, if you receive that message in the middle of the night, what does that mean to you? To me, this saying, I work. My employer is the federal government. I'm a special agent, and my job is to go around. I'm on missions to. I kill for the government. That's what I do. I've been enlisted to kill for the government. That's what I do. That's part of my job. I'm a special agent. I go and I kill, and did as I was directed. So that means if the federal government say kill him, me, I'm the neighbor, kill your neighbor, then that's what this person will do. That's what it sounds like to me, right? What else is it, right? But now when I go back and I ask the person, did they say this? I'm gonna show you what this person. I go back and ask the person, did they say this?
Are you a killer? No, I ain't tell y'all that. Yes, you did. It's not in the text. But it said you a killer. All right. And you do as you told him to do.
So now if the person truly sent me that text, why would they be backing out of it now? You read it yourself. Why are you backing out of it? Most likely, you didn't send it. It's this person who's going around pretending to be, because this is a very elaborate scheme. Remember, I told you keep the elaborate scheme in your mind. Most likely, it's because it's this person who's involved in this elaborate scheme that's sending vehicles here at 8:33 and then come back at 10:33. That's elaborate, isn't it? Right? Someone who just doing something would come at 8 o'clock and then maybe 8:40. Right? No, you got to come at 8:33 and come back at 10:33. That's elaborate. That's what Officer Thompson means when he said elaborate. This man riding around in the truck delivering mail illegally, pretending to be a white man when he's a black man. That's elaborate. He's involved in a scheme. Do you understand his words? Involved in some type of scheme. It's in some elaborate scheme. And then you see the white man come here. He's talking about he's a postal inspector, and he's wearing a bogus ID. Very elaborate. Again, keep in mind, 8:33 p.m. and then again at 10:33 p.m. That's elaborate. That's elaborate. And then getting the order to go around and pretend that you're an agent is very elaborate. Now, the neighbor is saying that he didn't say this, but you just read the text. But now he's backing out of it. He's trying to back out of it. He's backing out of it. Clearly he's backing out of it. Listen to him again.
Are you a killer? No, I ain't tell y'all that. Yes, you did. It's not in the text. But it said you a killer. All right. And you do as you told him to do.
You do as you told to do. So if the government said kill him, then you're going to do it. Because that's why are you telling me this? What other reason are you telling me this for? And you see my response? My response was, at first when I read that, I thought about snapping, right? Who the F he think he talking to? But I said, no, I'm going to be sensible because, I'm not going to talk foolish just because he's talking foolish or whoever talking to me. My response was, sound like you want to talk. Just like 1 o'clock in the morning, he's saying this to me. Do you understand? And then it turns out he said he's a special agent. That's what he's telling me. And he works for the government. You see what he's saying. He's saying that, and someone used his backyard as a shooting range to shoot at my property after we reported the mailman. And he said it looks like someone moved his camera or something. That's what he believes, someone moves his camera, the position of his camera in the backyard. So the chances of me going to try to get that video that could possibly show that the person who shot at my property, it's been moved. But he said he's going to go to the FBI. Then he said footage in the front of his property was removed from the, he saw it and it was recorded. And when he came back, it was gone. It was missing. And he said he even had issues, some stuff, paperwork missing with this man who delivered mail himself. Some benefits that he said that he was waiting for. All the mail came except his benefits. But he said he's a special agent. And someone have used his backyard to fire at my property, a shooting range, after I received that message that's so-called coming from him. And he told me he know the name of the person who's responsible. He know the name of the person that's chasing me and my family. And he knows the name of the large insurance company. And in front of the Cobb County Police, after he called 911 saying he wanted them to look at the direction of the bullet, where it traveled from. Of course, they didn't do it because they said they wasn't here to do that. He blurted out, "Hey, George, did you tell them," in front of the Cobb County Police, he said, "Hey, George, did you tell them about Crystal?" So you see here, this guy know a lot. He got to be, he's got to do some talking because he know a lot. He know a lot. This guy here appears to know a lot, right? He know a lot. He's telling you all this stuff. He's telling me all this stuff that he know. He have all this information that he know. He have all this information that he know. He knows a lot, right? So he need to tell. They got to investigate and talk to this guy. They have to. I mean, come on. It seems like he had an answer